lovely people. Welcome to my channel, Motivated and Inspired. My name is Mimi Fit, and today, although I am not in my sportwear, but I'm going to be talking about fitness, like the title of this video. So this is the home fitness episode. If this is your first time watching, thank you very much for clicking on that link. If you're a return viewer, thank you for coming back. And always don't forget to turn on the notification button so that you'll be notified when there is a new video, because I'm going to be uploading videos every week. Now let's dive straight into the topic of today. So my fitness journey, anyways, it was 10, 12 years ago. I was between 18 to 20 years. I can't remember exactly what age I was then, but I had so much enthusiastic dream of becoming an actress. And so I was into that industry, but I was so tiny. I mean, don't look at me like, but you're still tiny. I mean, I was so thin that now I can say I'm fat. Between then and now, really. I would say I'm big, I'm huge now. So I realized that I wasn't being casted for a lot of roles, and I felt it was because of how I look, because a lot of the directors told me, we will want to cast you for this role, but you look too tiny or smaller for the role. And so before then, I had someone that I look up to in the industry. Her name is Stephanie Okereke Linus. And I admire her so much. She's so tall. She didn't have so much of a feminine body. She was a bit masculine, a bit feminine. I just admired her body type. So looking at me, I don't have so much curves. I'm not curvy with big hips and so I felt like, oh, this is just me. So I need to be the best version of myself. And I realized I could only get that by working out. And I didn't have so much idea of what to do, what not to do. So I decided to go to a gym. And luckily for me, I know this trainer. So I went to him and told him, I want to be big. I want to be fat. I want to really, really be big, fat. I was telling this to him, and he looked at me and like, you are the wrong place. If you want to be fat, that's not the right place to come. Go to the streets, eat saturated fat, anything you want to eat, and you will be fat. But if you want muscle mass, you want to grow muscles, then welcome. This is the right place. And I was a bit confused. I was like, what is muscle mass and all that? I just want to be big. So he put me on a routine. I was going there with a friend who was also into the same industry and also wanted to build. And I was going there, I think, 4 to 5 times in a week. I work out in the morning and in the evening. Now, that was the error. Working out too much than your body can take, because then you don't give it time to rest or restore all the process that it went through. So you have to notice this. I was working out like twice in a day, 5 times in a week. And then a time came, he said, okay, stop, you come only in the morning. Then there were so many people in the gym, guys, though they came there and they were built. It wasn't really like a high class gym. It was a ghetto gym, but that was what the real shit was going on. Almost everybody who goes to that gym looks really good. So I want the same result. I want to be also great and different and be confident with my body and show my body up like, yeah, this is me. And I was so desperate. So I told him, I want supplement. And then he recommended me one supplement that was it was a post-workout shake. And I was taking it, but I feel like puking every time I take it. It was so sweet. It had so much sugar in it. But I wanted the result. I was so hungry. I wanted the result. So I was taking it. I was going to the gym. And after a year, I really saw changes in my body. Like, not so much, but I saw changes. Okay, I was building. And I used to have a very flat ass, really. Like, you wouldn't see it at all. Now you can see something. Yeah. So I was seeing difference, and then I got busy with work and I stopped going to the gym. And I stopped taking supplement. I stopped really having time to eat. I stopped having time to rest. And I was also dancing. I dance. That was the same era I started learning how to dance salsa. So I was learning salsa, going out every night. I think from Monday to Sunday, I am going out every night to dance. And I dance for like 6 to 7 hours, come back, sleep, wake up, and go to work. So I was just putting my body under a huge stress. So it doesn't even have time to rest at all, not alone to process, and I wasn't eating well. Meanwhile, I am a person who doesn't really love to eat. Then I'm much better now. Then it's so much of a job to sit down and eat, and I eat very slowly. And this started right when I was a baby. My mom told me that I wasn't eating well, so I was sick when I was a baby. She takes me to the hospital. They recommend food, but I will not eat them. I'll just puke. What I have realized now about the food struggle is it better I eat slowly. When I eat slowly, I consume a lot than when I have to eat really in a hurry. Then psychologically, it becomes a big deal for me. So I don't want to eat at all. So now I devote time into really eating and enjoying. And by that, I can eat. So I lost my body, what I worked for, and then I became frustrated. I became unhappy. I wanted to have that body back again. So I wanted a shortcut because this time around, even though I started going to the gym where he wasn't because I relocated to a different residence and I couldn't go to him every time and then come back. It was a lot of work. So I was going to another gym. I was on a supplement also, and I was making the same mistake again, going to the gym twice in a day. So I go to the gym like 6 and I work out for maybe 1 to 2 hours. Then I come home and eat, rest, because then I was freelancing, so I wasn't really having like 8 hours job. It was I could work for 2 hours or 1 hour. I was working from home, so that was cool. Then I could stay home, but I also started taking some pills that will really make me sleep. It makes me sleep a lot and eat a lot, and then I go to the gym. So it was really great. But you know what? One thing about gaining muscles is each inch of muscle that you gain, you're going to gain also some unwanted fat in your tummy, depending on if you are on supplement and you're trying to eat not specific healthy food. So that pills were making me eat a lot and sleep a lot. It was great because I was getting big because I was also working out, but my tummy was bloating and I hated it so much because I am not so careful. If you're not so careful, you have to be very careful with your tummy because the slightest inch you have on your tummy or waist just it's diminished your whole waistline and you start looking like one. I was looking like that and I didn't want that. Hello. So, okay, I had to stop. Frustrated again and I stopped working out. So stupid of me, I should just have stopped taking the pills. I stopped working out, stopped taking the pills, stopped taking the whey protein and everything. And oh, I lost everything again, came back to square one. Then another time, I encouraged myself to do this again, not to give up because I saw a result before and I knew it's there, so I should just do it. Then I became also a little bit concerned about how people look at me. How people just look at each other at the gym, at what you're doing, staring at you. So I decided that I was going to get gym equipment that I really need because I love to work on my lower body, I love to work on my abs, and I love to work on my shoulders and my triceps and biceps. So I got dumbbells and barbells and all that I need at home. And then I told my personal trainer, the one I started the journey with. So he came and taught me some few workout that I need to do. So I was working out from home. And so when I relocated to Spain, I decided to continue it because I hate going to the gym. I tried to register one time at the gym and I didn't like it because they have so many holidays here in Spain and the gym closes. They have specific time they open and close, and I love freedom. I love to work out when I want and where I want. So the best thing is just to get my own equipment at home and just continue working out. So I also realized that it's not only working out. Throughout my whole journey, I realized it's three things that is going to give you the result that you want, whether you want to lose weight or you want to gain weight. There are always three things, three most important things. That's one, the workout, the kind of workout you do. Like, number one, if you want to gain muscle mass, you don't waste time on cardio. You do maximum cardio for 5 minutes because you need cardio to help your cardiovascular system functioning well. Okay, apart from that, you don't need 10 minutes, you don't need 15 or 20 minutes of cardio. You need strengthening workout, which is lifting. Okay, and if you want to lose weight, then you have to do a lot of cardio depending on the weight that you have and how much you want to lose, and then strengthening workout so to tighten your muscles. So that is number one, the workout. Okay, and two, the food. Once you work out, you have to feed your muscle with the right amount of food to get your result. So there is nothing like this food is good. It might be good for me, but might not be good for you because we are not the same, we are different, and we want different results. Okay, for instance, avocado, it has fat, it have healthy fat. Okay, now if you want to lose weight and you're eating so much avocado, what are you doing to yourself? You're not going to lose, but I need to be eating avocado because I want to gain. Okay, so this is it. It's number one, as I mentioned, the workout. Number two, the food. And then number three, rest. You have to be able to rest or to sleep minimum of 8 hours a day, and it's very, very important. If you can take just 20 minutes or 30 minutes of nap a day, it's also going to help. This helps me a lot. I mean, it helps my brain, my nervous system, and everything. So if you have the time to be able to do that, 30 minutes during the day or 20 minutes, even if you don't have a deep sleep and you just close your eyes and just be there for 20 minutes, oof, is a lot. But at night, make sure to sleep, because sleeping does really help. Even if you're not on a fitness journey, you need to at least sleep for 8 hours a night to restore your body, your muscles, rest your brain, all your system, let them rest. Okay, and then restart them when you wake up. So these three things are the most important things you have to take on. And then now I'm here, I still got my stuff, and I decided, wow, I'm going to share all this experience and this knowledge that I have with people who are struggling with their physical outlook and want a difference or a change in them. And so far, it's been very good. I'm so happy I took this, because it has made me a strong-hearted person. It has motivated me to be disciplined. As in, if you are able to motivate yourself to work out every time, maybe twice or thrice in a week, you can do so much in other areas in your life, really, because it's not so easy. Working out is one tough thing. So if you're going to keep up with it, you are going to be disciplined with repeating an action, because people who can do an action and repeat it are great people, because it makes you learn through the process of repeating, and then you correct them so you become better at it. And it's the same thing with fitness. So like I always tell my friends and my clients, do not take a fitness journey to please anyone, be it a partner, family member, or whoever, or whatever people say about you. The most important thing is you. How do you feel about you? If you want to take a fitness journey, stand in front of the mirror, look at you, ask yourself, how do I feel about this body, this woman, this man in the mirror? Do I want to change it physically? Then you start it. If not, if you are pleased with who you are, you don't have to take any fitness journey, unless medically you need it. But if medically you do not need it, you are fine, don't take it, because fitness journey is not a trend. It's a necessity that we need to feel better. You need to feel better. But if you feel better the way you are, you don't have to take it. Don't let anyone talk you into it, because you will give up at the end of the day, and it will be wasted time, wasted energy. Okay, but if you want to take it, you love it because you want a different in you, you want to feel confident with your body, love your body, fall in love with your body, stand out, walk tall and confident when you're walking out in the public, then I encourage you to take it. But if you don't feel like it, don't, because it's not something that you can just stand up, take it, and get the result within a day or days or months. Sometimes it takes forever to get it. It's a process. You have to go through the process. You have to enjoy the process. So it's a whole big deal. I hope that this video does encourage you. I hope you've learned something from this video. I hope it does inspire you. You can leave your comments, your questions, whatever your suggestion in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching. Be yourself, be bold, be fabulous, but most of all, stay motivated and inspired. Thank you.
Stay motivated and inspired.